Okay, so I got the subfloor tore up. You can obviously see where it hasn't been wet. There's where I ended. So yeah, you can see where it hasn't been wet all the way through here. Kitchen, there's the door, and we get into where it's been wet. So I've got a full sheet and then just over a half sheet. And I'm guessing something was spilled there that was down in the basement. But yeah, I got nice. This was really wet at one time right here. So I'm redoing this whole section, and then with what I have left, which it's not even 2 full sheets, it's just under 8 foot. I'm going to cut out the old here and punt here, unless you think it's not soft, and I really don't want to replace it if I don't have to. Uh, but here, so the roof joists run across, roof joists run left to right across the top, and then the floor joists, which are 2x3s as well, from the nail pattern, it looks like the floor joists run long ways down from front to back. So I'll cut it here, and I'll probably scab on a new 2x8 or 2x3, and then probably have to put a new 2x3 out there. But this whole, from the floor joist to here, it is all pulled down and it's sagged really bad. And I think that's why I have this gap, is because the door has actually fallen where I think it should be up tight like the windows. Uh, so I take that out. I gotta see what's under there. I'm guessing it's just the weight of the steps and from being wet in the entryway, why it's all sagged. But it's it pretty much starts back in the corner there, and then it runs all the way down to about here. It's not pulled down anymore. Um, so what I have left from doing this piece, I'm just gonna cut in and redo this piece here. The thing is, so this is plywood and not OSB. The roof was OSB, and this is 5/8 on the floor. The roof was only 3/8. But if I go back plywood's like $66, $70 for a 5/8 panel, and OSB is like $54, $55. So you think OSB would be okay to punt in here? Um, yeah. Tomorrow I think will be the big day where I'm going to tear out the whole front end, redo the flooring here, go get the sheet that I need for the flooring tomorrow, and tear out the whole front end and have a marathon of rebuilding the front end tomorrow, is I think where I'm at now. And it's gonna be, I pretty much got to rebuild. I got to take that out, and I got to rebuild it back to at least this one. So the windows are probably gonna have to be coming out. That window and this window will have to be coming out, because same over here, this piece, it's gone at the top. But yeah, it would be this piece, take this piece out. So these front windows are going to have to be popped out, which they're not. They're pretty loose, so I think they're not going to be too bad of a struggle to get out. This window I don't think I'm going to take out. I'm going to have to replace this joist, or at least scab one on next to it, but this window won't have to come out. But the door, I will have to be taking the door out to get to that, and then get the door back up where it's supposed to be, and then I'm gonna have to cut the step bolts off. Yeah. So tomorrow will be a fun, busy day. But yeah, what do you think? Is OSB going to be okay to go back here? And I got to figure out what's going on, what's rotted out, because the whole aluminum skin on the front end, the screws are all pulled out, or it's rotted out, or something. I don't know. So I'll have to see what that looks like when I get this piece off. But I think tonight I've got this pretty meticulously drawn out with all the measurements, and I've like quadruple measured everything on these angles now. So tonight I think I'll probably cut all the pieces and have them ready to go for tomorrow morning and go to town on it and see how far I can get. But that's where I'm at. Let me know, OSB, plywood, what do you think I should go? And I haven't cut my roof joists yet, so I've got plenty of 2x3 to use to get the floor back into shape first, and then I'll rebuild the walls, and then I'll start working on trusses. So that is where I'm at. Have a good evening, and I'll talk to you later.